Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's episode we're going to be making a very delicious chocolate cake. For this recipe all you'll need is 1 cup of flour, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 1 egg, 3/4 cups of milk, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/2 cup of butter. You'll also need a baking tray, a cake pan, a bowl to mix our flour in, and a mixing bowl to mix all the rest of the ingredients. So before we get started, we're just going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. And while our oven is preheating, we're just going to make the cake. So to start, we're just going to mix our dry ingredients, so our flour, and then we're going to mix in our salt and baking powder. And we're also going to mix in the cocoa powder. So we're just going to stir this together. And once we've stirred it, we're going to blend our other ingredients with the electric mixer. So now that we have all our ingredients ready, we're just going to start off by mixing the butter. So we're just going to pour our butter inside our mixing bowl. There. And now we're going to place our sugar inside, and we're going to beat this on low for 1 minute. So now that we beat the sugar and the butter together, it's nice and creamy, we're just going to add in our egg. So we're going to crack the egg, we're going to place it inside, and we're going to beat it for 1 minute on low. So now that we beat the butter and the sugar and the egg together and it's even more creamy, we're just going to add in our flour and our milk in batches. So we're going to start off by adding in the flour. So we're going to add about 3 scoops. And we're going to mix this on low. We're just going to mix it in for 2 seconds. So we're just going to mix this for 2 seconds because we don't want to overmix. And then once we mixed the flour lightly, we're just going to add in some of the milk. And then we're going to mix this very quickly. So a few seconds. There. So now we're going to add in more of the flour. So we're going to continue doing this, adding some of the flour and then some of the milk. So I'm going to add 3 spoonfuls again. Then I'm going to mix it for just a few seconds. There, that's enough. And now I'm going to add in more of the milk. So there. Now we're going to mix this for a few seconds as well. And now we're going to add more of the flour. So I'm going to add 3 more spoonfuls and mix it for a few seconds. And now more of the milk. And we're going to mix this for a few seconds. Then we're going to do the same. We're going to add more of the flour, so 2 and 3. And we're going to mix it for a few seconds again. And now we're going to just finish the rest of the milk. We're just going to pour the rest inside and do the same and mix it for a few seconds. And now we're going to finish the rest of the flour, so we're just going to pour the rest inside So just like that. And we're going to mix the rest of our flour in. So just a few seconds. There, that's enough. So we finished. We mixed all the batter. We're just going to blend it all together with the spatula, and we're going to place it in our prepared baking cake pan. So all finished. Now we're just going to transfer it into our baking pan, and we're going to place it in our oven. So now that we mixed all our ingredients together, and I just took a spatula and moved the sides to mix everything together. But being careful not to overmix, because then it'll turn out thick. So we're just gonna lightly, very lightly scrape the sides and mix it all together. And yeah, once we've mixed it, we're just going to place it on our cake pan. So I just buttered the sides of the pan, and I also cut out a piece of wax paper the size of the pan so to fit the bottom, so our cake doesn't stick on our pan and it's easier to take out. So we're just going to place it at the bottom of our pan and with the butter on the side. And once we've had that all ready, we're just going to carefully place our cake inside our pan. So we're just going to scoop it up and we're going to place it inside. So we might need to mix a little bit just to combine everything. If there's any flour left, we're just going to mix it very, very lightly and then place our cake inside our cake pan. So just like that. Very delicious, very easy to make, and tastes so good. So we're just going to place all of our batter inside. So just like this. You might need another knife or spatula just to scrape it off from this spatula. So there. So once we place our cake inside, we're just going to smooth it all out. So once we've smoothed out the cake and it's nice and ready and our oven has preheated, then we're just going to place the cake inside for half an hour on 350 degrees. And once it's reached 30 minutes, we're going to check it with, check our cake with a cake tester. There we have finished making our delicious chocolate cake. So I put it in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees, and I checked on the cake to see how it was doing and put it in for an extra 20 minutes. So a total of 50 minutes to bake this delicious cake. So very easy, simple to make. So I cut a piece of the cake. I decorated it with chocolate whipped cream and some chocolate sprinkles. And I'll put the link for the video below for the chocolate whipped cream if you'd like to see as well. It's very, very simple to make too. So there we finished this delicious cake. So easy to make, so delicious. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you have any questions or comments. Just let me know. And I'll see you in the next video.